Like I say, there's a bunch of things like kids killing their parents to get their money, or kids killing their relatives to get the money or whatever, get access to accounts. And a lot of people like, like I said, they don't really worry about life insurance policies anymore because their parents have money. So basically, it's a bunch of kids basically I guess I'm rich now, and a bunch of kids having the other parents killed, and there's a bunch of stuff like that, and a bunch of kids going around killing everybody's parents, and basically be like, oh, you have money now, man, and a bunch of stuff like that, and where a bunch of other kids that then get these other kids to basically sell all their property, and they're like, hey, yeah, man, let's go live together. Yeah, it'd be cool. And then eventually they kill those other kids, and it gets really funny, actually, because it's you know, basically like a girl or whatever, and they kill the girl's parents, and then she would inherit everything, but then anyway, it's a bunch of basically people finding out about these other people having money or whatever, and then killing their parents, and then convincing them to do some stuff, and then whatever. But their parents don't really have money exactly, more than basically it's all my property pretty much, or at least my planet. I have the most amount of money, so they really can't. They're like, and I'm like, and I have other planets, and a bunch of people going, dude, dude, dude. And a bunch of other people going, you're crazy, man, you're crazy. And a bunch of older people going, wow, what the fuck is going on with these children? Anyway, and basically a bunch of just craziness, actually. Like I say, and nobody knows what's going on. A bunch of other people are like, oh, we're going to charge tax for this pier. Yeah. And a bunch of other people shooting the people that built the pier. And basically a bunch of people saying that I'm crazy because I know the truth about people like Zachary, how he held up a bunch of kids inside a teletype room, and basically ended up raping the teacher and shooting the teacher's boyfriend that was a police officer, and also later on getting access to the starlight shells and then killing a bunch of people at a party, and then probably killing their parents because their kids were already dead. So I guess they just figured that killing the parents was basically the right thing to do. So after they accidentally kill the kids because they know the parents will be coming after the kids, they go and individually kill the parents too. So yeah, it's kind of like that. So after they accidentally kill the kids, they figure that the parents will be upset about the kids dying, which they are. So they individually go and kill all the parents of all those kids which they killed, which basically gives them money, kind of, sort of. Or at least they try and get access to the money. Anyway, they get caught for a lot of stuff, basically. And it's basically how Zachary became rich or had money or whatever. Anyway, people say to me that I'm a psychopath, but it's like I'm probably the least psychotic person on this planet, basically, between people that are running drugs and basically going and killing all the people at the farms that were making the drugs, to people that basically use a starlight shell to kill a whole party by accident and then decide to go kill the parents of all the children that just died. Um, and then come up on their money, to a bunch of people harassing me, the real creator and real Lucifer Star, fucking with me and basically talking shit to me and basically hoping that I'll die. But then again, they've made a bunch of other people die because who the people they can't actually directly kill, they actually try and get to basically give them drugs or bad drugs, or basically get them to jump off of a building, or push them off a building, more likely, which is what they did a lot of. And it's basically just a bunch of people trying to pretend that they're laws, but they're no laws. And everybody who's real knows that we've gone off the rails a long time ago, a long, long time ago. And it's just a bunch of people pretending like there are laws, and it's basically, well, whichever one shoots the other person back, and basically just a bunch of people who basically didn't value anyone else's life, and then shot the boyfriends of the girls, which they wanted to sleep with, and then pretended like they were something. And realistically, just a bunch of people. Basically, no one knows what the fuck is going on, and that started a long time ago. Anyway, and basically, hey. Anyway, though, yeah, I was wondering myself, so I found out. Anyway, and pretty much leads to the creator's death, or my death, basically, eventually. Though my name is Brian. So anyway, yeah. And a lot of people are like, "What the fuck? You're fucking psycho, man. You're fucking psycho, Lucifer." Anyway, and basically, Nixon or JFK, who did kind of know what was going on because he was the lead psycho, um, and a lot of people praise him as something or other, but he's really nothing more than a psychopath that was chopping off people's arms. Um, basically he does know what's going on, but then he dies or gets old and then dies. And basically, they try and kill exoskeletons like crazy, but they really can't kill the exoskeletons because they're too tough. So they're out there in space basically because, like I say, they try and use the starlight shells on them, and the starlight shells can penetrate their armor, but and it does kill the insect inside or the biomatter inside the exoskeleton, and it does kill them rather effectively. But and then they start torturing them, but then they get pissed off and basically go and attack and kill the people who pretty much did that. And those people are kind of running from basically everyone. Basically, a lot of people are running from Earth or coming to kill certain people that were killing millions of people on their planets. And like I say, they build this army on Mars or whatever. They have everything built, the domes, the advanced armor, everything is built on Mars. Even the ships, the attack ships, everything, so they can go to space. And they even have faster than light travel and everything. Everything's all built, but it's built for 1.5 tall people. So basically, yeah, because 1.5 built it, and they went for standardized human or standardized life forms. So the 1.5 built all these ships, and later on, the humans are trying to say that they're the conquerors and the ones doing all the damage, but they're not. And I even think that maybe they are, but they're not. So anyway, though, and they explain the situation or something like that, or work it out among everything else. So anyway, but anyway, they're good little guys. Anyway, and they explain the situation to me and a lot of other people. But some other people try and discredit them, of course, thinking that they can just discredit these life forms. Anyway, but anyway, after they tried to get inside of them and couldn't get inside of them because they're just too small. So anyway, and all this comes out, and basically, everyone's found out, and basically, and pretty much a lot of planets watch Earth and go, "Wow, what the fuck." As all these people run around Earth, and like I say, they try and even hide and suppress the LSLF, I mean the LSF ship, colony ship, and then they try and go hunting after it, but it's in a museum on some planet and has been there for thousands or millions of years, and I had already moved on to another ship. Anyway, so they try and track me down through the records, but they can't really track me down through the records. So it's a good thing I named myself Brian, like I say. Yeah, which they try and kill Brian and try and discredit Brian, but anyway, I'm actually Lucifer Star of the the LSF ship, colony ship. I was the computer and the captain of the ship. So anyway, and then there's a question of who Lucifer Star really is. Me. Anyway, though my name was Brian Briley and all that other stuff. And they try and keep me from telling the world or telling people before something or other, before they can kill me. But I have a real hard time doing that, so anyway. So many people do know who I am. So anyway, yeah. That basically sums it up. And there's more. There's more psychoticness in the past. So a lot of people are like, "You're a fucking psycho, Brian," or Lucifer. This guy, no one likes this guy. He's fucking psycho. It's like, no, I wasn't psycho. And mostly the most psycho people are the ones saying that. Anyway, whatever. They've been psycho for a long time. They're really psychotic. They shoot everyone in the back. And they kill everyone else they can't shoot in the back. Anyway, they were incredibly psychotic. And tried to kill as many as possible or something. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, they eventually try and do this project, but no one will go there, and then they shoot up the place and kill everyone there or something like that, and just ends up being this bad thing of these teens that were hacking or whatever, and basically everything's fake. Anyway, and a bunch of other people just moving around doing stuff.